What's up, gamers? We're back here with another video for the YouTube. Yeah, so I just released a bunch of files, musical files, onto the interweb that I've been working on for a while. And yeah, I just wanted to do a breakdown of one of the soundscapes in the name of the song. Originally, it was Early Bird, which you can see right here, but then I changed the name of Early Bird because it didn't really make sense with the song. It had nothing to do with the chorus or anything. It's actually called Is It Me? And yeah, I just want to walk you guys through some of this stuff. This is going to be a really low quality video, but it doesn't really matter. So I started this song with these two guitars, and you can I'm just gonna point the phone here, and you can hear that they're just creating this space. And it's funny because when you hear the whole song, you don't even really hear these guitars ripping. It's very much, it's there, but it's not. The main thing, which you'll hear later, you'll see kind of dominates it. But then there's technically 5 guitars going. And this is the main one that's doing the riff down here. And if I just play, isn't that just delightful? It's so delightful. So yeah, there's 5 guitars ripping through here, and then we got this really, it's a pretty basic drum line happening. I got this sub 808 ripping through here, and this 808 is carrying a huge portion of the bass in the song, just really good dun 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 dun. And we got this kick, 2 kicks actually ripping. This is the big kick, the analog drive kick, straight out of Logic. Come on, man. And then I have this deep mystery kick that kind of gives it a more rounded. So this is you can just hear that's the deep mystery. So it's taking up a different space from the main drive of that kick. And then the analog drive kick is just keeping pace. Bum, bum, kind of in the same place as the deep mystery kick. And then we got a snare ripping through here. And then I have two rims on the sides that are going, and they're kind of just creating this groovy. And we'll put back in the other kicks. That's the basis of the entire drum set here. Yeah. At some points, when the chorus comes in, or pre-chorus, I get these shakers going on both sides. So it's these drums with the guitars are kind of trippy. If we bring in the guitars, you can kind of hear. You can start to get that formation. And then I have the main synthesizer here. So I'll turn off all this stuff, and we'll go back to the synthesizer here. I know this is the most inefficient way of showing you guys this, but it's so sick. I'm so stoked about this song. It just turned out exactly how I wanted it, which is rare in music. So you can tell that's way louder. That's this Antarctic Sun. Again, just stock Logic. I don't really source a lot of sounds outside of stock Logic. So that's the main sound that's ripping through this whole thing, is this Antarctic Sun pad, or whatever the hell that is. I think it's a pad. I don't know. And then we have these 2 bass / piano things happening on the side, and these are kind of spatial things. You can kind of hear them. Then I got an oboe and a synth bass in here. This is potentially the oboe. This. Da, 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 da. And the oboe is playing the same keys as those 2 spatial things. And when I call them spatial things, it's just an instrument that I'm throwing into the back to like fill empty space, essentially. You can really do that with any instrument if you throw reverb on it or whatever. And then we got this fancy synth bass that has its own kind of line, or it says it's a synth bass. But the bass is turned up, so it's not a bass tone. It's actually more of a mid-range tone, which you can see in as I've mixed it, it's coming through at like 1,000 hertz, and I'm chopping the bass completely. So yeah, which is also a fun thing to do. You know, you can use instruments like a bass and just move them 4 steps up, and you're gonna get a totally different sound that's no longer a bass sound. And then my favorite little sound that originally I called it Early Bird from is this, I forget what it's called in Alchemy. I think it actually is like birds or something like that. Yeah, bird song. So check this out. It's in deep bass pattern, and it's bird song. That's what it is, and that's why I initially called this song Early Bird, because actually I think the synth line that I played initially, I like used this instrument for. So it sounds like this. This is like very subtle. This is like ear candy essentially in the mix. But it sounds like actual birds. That's a synthesizer. Listen to that again. Yeah, I'll play it again. That's crazy. It just sounds like birds. But it's actually a synthesizer. So yeah, I made the whole song with it, and then I was like, this is way too overpowering. It doesn't sit correctly. And yeah, then I got some sad boy kind of rap coming in, and I'll play you guys kind of the full thing. I mean, you can listen to it on this channel, but the chorus is is it me? Am I doing something wrong? Is it me? Am I the problem? And I kind of made it like super spatially sounding too. So this is the final dealio. All together. Is it me? Am I doing something wrong? So yeah, that's the full breakdown there of Is It Me? And you guys can check out the full album Demos from the Void. It's coming out any day now. I posted it on this channel on YouTube. But yeah, just a bunch of thoughts that I've been having and kind of coming full circle with music in some ways. I don't know. Life is so weird right now. I can't really describe where I'm at with life, but I was going through like all of my old projects and posting all of my like old demos, and those were some of like all demos that I did all the production for, so I didn't do they weren't like leased beats or anything, but I was just kind of like clearing out the archives, I guess. And that's kind of where the name Demos from the Void is coming from. And I feel like they all have really similar themes of just kind of like feeling lost in the world and like trying to make sense of your existence, and, you know, my attempt to stick to love and hold on to love and, you know, let that power me and fuel me, but it's still hard and life feels lonely and like, yeah, man, it's just all that kind of stuff that I especially feel like I'm going to turn 27 this year, and that's like very much a 27-year-old take on life. Is just kind of like, what the fuck is going on? But you're also like really grounded and like happy, and it's such a weird like parallelism, or I don't know, maybe that's the wrong word, but where you have two sides of the coin. You know, it's this polarized version of life that you realize you're like, wow, like life's incredibly hard, but it's also so cool, you know? Like you're struggling immensely, but you're also like just vibing so deep. That's all I can say. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing so well. Sorry that I don't really get on the YouTube much these days. I guess it's just when I feel inclined to share a piece of my soul. One of my friends that I made recently asked me this question of like, why do you make stuff online? And Or like, why do you like post anything online? And it got me to think that I'm like, the answer I told him was chipping away at the soul. It was like trying to like uncover the soul, but doing that is an impossible task because the soul is pure and perfect, and as a human being in this life you will never reach your soul. It's just like a grand attempt. So yeah, this is just another attempt, I guess. Love you guys so much. Hope you're so healthy. Hope you're so well. Drop a comment, say what's up. Hope you're taking care of yourself. Hope you are prioritizing things that make you healthy and feel connected and well with the world. And I will do the same. Finnegan, signing off. Love ya.